Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies and your second reading of the day. Now they're standalone, but I do 2 readings every day, and they are definitely linked in the cards that came out when I pulled them on Sundays. Now, today is a day of block. Today we're talking about nurturing, how to create abundance in your everyday, regardless of what happens to you. The second card that came through was the 2 of Cups. Beautiful 2 of Cups. Harmony. We've been getting the Lover's card all week as well. It's a partnership about, in everything in life, between contrast, between the dark and the light, between the good and the bad. Journeys and life is all about a harmony between things. It is created to keep us challenged, to keep us overcoming things. Granted, there are certain things that really challenge us to the ultimate degree, but I do believe we come here to meet those challenges and to face the music and to do the lessons and learn profoundly from certain experiences that we go through. I have been through my share, and I'm sure there are more, and I don't look forward to the stuff that doesn't feel so good, but I do know that a lot of things happen when they're meant to happen, and that's having suffered through things like loss of a child. So this world is made of all kinds of contrasting experiences that happen, and we can either sink, swim, or thrive through all of these things. And I think that the block here is, Pisces, that we're always thought that there's losers and winners, but we never talk about what it would be like to be all dark, all light, and no obstacles at all. We don't see life as a series of things to experience. A lot of the times we see life as experiences we need to survive. And that is the block. That is the thing that keeps us on a path of fear, of doubt, of lack of self-confidence, from experiences that happened before as we perceive as negative. They may not be comfortable, and they may come in negatively when you feel them, but they bring in great feats of inventiveness. Through great conflict has come great solutions. People who have done critical thinking to come up with most wonderful solutions that we have all benefited from. So this is what they're talking about, the harmony of these things. Alright, so I'm going to pull some cards. This is from the Soul Truth. Alright. Oh. Alright. So this went all the way. What if it isn't true, Pisces? What if everything you've been taught isn't true? What if we're not really made to just survive life? What if we're made to excel and go above and beyond? And if we see as life, when we think of challenges to overcome, as something, as a rite of passage, something that is part of our world and part of our journey and part of our path. And that we see everything that comes towards us as something of great value and gift and abundance, regardless of what it is. Even sadness and intense pain, even the sadness of at a loss, that really takes it out of you, brings up emotions in you of learning how to cope, of realizing that our life doesn't end here, that we are energetically forever. Everything comes with its own definition. But what if we've been thought isn't true? Today we're dealing with blocks. So what if it isn't true? The thing you are telling yourself right now, the concrete reasons why you think you don't belong, you can't do it, you won't get there, you're not enough, or it's not for you. What if it wasn't true? It's time for a soul chat. Close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and ask the wise one within you, what if it isn't true? What else might be possible? What lie do I need to let go to reach my soul's truth? And it says journal your answer. So I want you to write that in the comments. What lie do I need to let go to reach my soul's truth, Pisces? What if what I've been telling myself isn't true, and that there is a different perception of life and how things happen? There you go. All right, so let's see here. Should I take another Morgan Tarot? I think I should, right? I took one this morning. Let's take one again. Let's take one again. Then we'll take some Tarot out. Think about it for a while. Who do you perceive yourself to be? What do you perceive your truth to be? You see the same image. Think about it for a while. Let it come in the way that it has. What it means. All right. Right now, what Spirit wants you to do is think of the harmonies that came from a situation that you thought was very difficult, that you thought would cause you great amounts of difficulties that you wouldn't overcome. And I want you to really tell yourself, if you would like to share it in the comments, that's good too. But I want you to think about it. It could be something recent. It could be something old. But I want you to share with me what you got out of it and how that has helped you moving forward. How that has strengthened you and empowered you. Queen of Pentacles. Nurture. Nurture has been coming out. Series came this morning with the word nurture in the card. The Queen of Pentacles is one that nurtures. She has a lot of that. She is a resourceful, beautiful, down-to-earth queen. One that sees things with blessings. The one who is abundant, always abundance, in everything that she sees. It doesn't matter what. She sees that the death of an animal, the death of a plant, will nurture the soil, will feed others, will grow more, will stop the planet from overpopulating. Everything that happens is a gift, even in loss, even in tragedy. And she looks at it, not denying the feelings that sometimes things hurt and that they're difficult. What she denies is that despair and the idea of unfairness and why. It's more of a things are as they should be, and transitions happen and things are learned. The only time that you lose from a situation is that you don't leave yourself open to learning something new. I have to tell you guys, I'm thinking of my own life, and the event that was more shattering to me that I've just mentioned at the beginning of this reading. And I don't want to delve into it too much, because it was very painful. Still is. But I've learned so much from it in reflecting upon it. And everything that came after. And everything that opened up because of this tragedy. The way I changed. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the wisdom that was given. And I'm grateful that in order for this terrible loss to have happened, that I at least gained something from it. That life just happened, and I'm nurturing that. The great loss would have been not to get anything from it, not to use it in my future as wisdom that helped me become strong, courageous, and living a better life. King of Swords. He's coming in as strength right now. I hear, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and that's something one of my parents used to say. Or my grandmother used to say, the Lord doesn't give you anything you can't handle. And I always thought, wow, I must be super strong, especially older. Wow, I must be super strong. But you are. You are very strong. And he is holding, definitely, if you look, this wheat, okay? It's almost like the strength is an offering for the queen. If you look at these cards, you see that the strength and the clarity of his sword and the wheat he's holding up, he's like giving her an offering of growth. Clarity brought on growth and brought forward an offering. And the queen, of course, is the one who receives. The king is the action of giving. So there is, again, okay, a balance that's being brought forward by everything that happens. What if it isn't true? What if you're not always losing something? The Page of Swords. Ooh, a lot of court cards. Look at these, eh? Strength. Look at that. Yeah. I've been waiting for the strength card to show up in the last couple of days. I've been feeling that strength card, wanting to make a showing. What do you gain? Okay. You have like these pillars in the back. They're making me think of factories and an industrial type of work. So it's like it's through the work you've gained insight and strength on how to tame this beautiful lion without trying to manhandle him where he might end up biting you. You're training him through staying strong within. It's your self-assurance, your courage, your strength within. You're working with your wild part to find balance in your life, to learn how to use that strength to your advantage. So you've become very industrious in the way that you're thinking. New ways of thinking. Okay? Clear ideas. Okay, so you have the Ten of Pentacles. Gorgeous card. Abundance is available. It's all about abundance. Even this morning, it was creating the abundance in every moment of your life. Bringing that in. You have the Seventh Defense. And that's overcoming. The Seven of Wands is overcoming. Knight of Cups. Here we go. Look at all these court cards. I feel this is you in the levels. If you look at it, you got the Page, the Knight, the King, the Queen. You got like a full house of court people here. The Knight of Cups, he's somebody who always, I feel, is emotionally just intense in everything that he does. And I feel that the emotional intensity plays a big part on how we see things. If something tragic happens to a loved one or to a situation that, affects your livelihood, we react emotionally intensely to these things, and rightfully so. But once that's over, it's important to realize that we overcome things. We don't always think of all the work we've done after to rebuild, to succeed, to overcome, to get past what we learn, the things we tell ourselves. You can be negative in the things you tell yourself going forward, or can move on in a positive way. And always ask yourself the question, yeah, that hurt. Yeah, that didn't feel good. But what did I learn from it? What can I apply now from that situation? How has it changed me? Did I become bitter and closed off? Or that I realize that my journey is short and I should make the very best of it and do what I can and see the strengths where they are? Do I see things as new and abundant? Or do I just hold on to the intense emotion of the situation and just hold on to that fear? It's time to think about it. What truths have you been telling yourself? What lies? The Page of Swords is somebody who likes to twist the truth every once in a while. And there's no coincidence why it is under this card of what if it isn't true? What if the way you perceive life as yes or no instead of yes, there's something to be learned, and no, because I need to learn something more. It is all about harmony, my dear ones. It's all about perception always, and balance. The closer you get to those things, the more open you are at seeing the world in a very different way, the better you will be able to move forward. Again, it's not about putting up with abuse. It's not about denying the heartbreak. It's about seeing how it plays a part in your life and how you move forward from it. Alright, so I'm going to leave you with this. I'm sending you a lot of love, light, and blessings as always, Pisces. And I will see you tomorrow for how the past is affecting you. Take care.